Okay, moving on to 3.6. So there is some concepts that we need to go over before you can do these questions. The first one is called vertically opposite angles. Are the same in measurements. So these are vertically opposite angles and they are the same in measurements. For example, if this is 120, then this must also be 120. Now, of course, the other two are also vertically opposite to each other, these two. So they must also be the same in measurements. So for example, if this is 60, this must also be 60. So that's the first one, vertically opposite angles are equal. Second one, so if we have a pair of parallel lines, so they must be parallel, and then another line, which is called a transversal. So this line is called a transversal. And these are the parallel lines. So these are called alternate interior angles, the two pink angles. Alternate interior angles are equal. For example, if this is 70, then this must also be 70. Now, very often, alternate interior angles, you see these kind of Z pattern, right? So you want to look for Z pattern. Now, the Z pattern can also look something like this. This is also alternate interior angles. So these two are also equal, the orange angles. So the Z pattern can also look like that. So for example, if this is 110, this must also be 110. So these are your alternate interior angles, and they are equal. Number 3, we have corresponding angles. They are also equal. So again, we have one pair of parallel lines, transversal. This time I'll draw it this way. And these are the corresponding angles. And again, they are equal. So if that's 150, this must also be 150. So you want to look for the F pattern. This F right here. Your F can also look something like that. Can also look like this. So these are also corresponding angles. And they are equal. So your F could be like that. can be like this. So those two are equal. And finally, it can also look like, I'll use green. It can also look like this. So those two must be equal as well. Okay. And the fourth one that you need to know, they are called co-interior angles. So co-interior angles add to 180. Okay, parallel lines, transversal. These are the co-interior angles. I'll call this A and B. So angle A plus angle B must be 180. These two are also co-interior angles. I'll call this C and D. So angle C plus angle D must be 180. Okay. So for co-interior angles, you see a C pattern. You see this C or the purple C. You also need to know that all the interior angles in the triangle add to 180. And you need to know the angle on a straight line adds to 180. So this A and B must be 180. So the sum of interior angles in a triangle adds to 180. Angle on a straight line adds to 180. Okay. Yeah, so those are all the type of angle properties that we need to know. Okay, I'll see you in question 1.